Greetings my fellow Guardians and welcome back to another Destiny 2 weekly reset video. My name is Story and today is June 18th. That means we're running up until the 25th of June. Can you believe it? The time is absolutely flying. But anyway, let's get stuck into it and see what we've got to play with in Destiny 2 this week. If you're new to the game, this is the tower and this is your tower map. There are various vendors for you to visit and grab bounties from and do things and get powerful loot and win yourself all the pew-pews. You've got 20 bounties of any type from my core array here, and that will give you some powerful loot. You've also got Hawthorne with clan rewards. If you're in a clan, you can earn up to 5,000 XP per character, so you can get yourself some powerful loot there. And then there is the new vendor. We've got Werner99 here, and he will give you some bounties. Once those are completed, they'll give you a treasure chest map. Once you piddle off to that location, you'll open the chest and get some powerful loot, do 4 of those and receive powerful loot. Then there is Ada 1, forge 2 of her powerful frames and you'll get given some powerful armor. So make sure to visit all the vendors. They have powerful bounties to complete. They also have bounties that refresh on a daily basis. That's every 24 hours on the daily reset. Nice. All right then, let's get stuck into the Vanguard playlist. This is your director screen where you can visit all the planets and go on holiday and start adventures and things. And we'll start off with the Vanguard playlist. We've got daily heroic story missions. There's 3 of these to complete for some powerful loot. These will rotate on the daily reset. That's every 24 hours. And there are 5 to choose from. If you don't like these, just wait 24 hours. There are some modifiers. We've got Solar Singe. This is a weekly modifier and won't change until next reset, the weekly reset. The daily modifiers are Grounded and Brawler. These will change on a 24-hour basis. Vanguard Strikes, a weekly. Complete strikes using the same subclass element as the currently active elemental burn. So that is, make sure that you're solar, using solar subclasses to complete this weekly. A much more sensible way of doing things, and that will get you some powerful loot. Then we've got 3 Nightfalls, much more difficult strikes to choose from. There are 3 of them. This week we've got the Warden of Nothing, the Tree of Probabilities, and Exodus Crash. Each of these Nightfall strikes will have a strike-specific piece of loot, which you can run the strike over and over again for. It's completely random. You may not get nothing, but the more you run the strike over, the more it increases your chances of getting that strike-specific loot. The Warden of Nothing, if you grind this, you may have a chance at getting the Warden's Law hand cannon. It's a kinetic and it's a 110 RPM. Then we've got the Tree of Probabilities. This will get you the DFA, the Dedicated Farming Award. It's another hand cannon in the kinetic slot. That's a 140 rate of fire. And then the Exodus Crash will get you an Impact Velocity. I do believe that is a sparrow or a ship. One of the two. Either way, it's a cosmetic, and that is the strike-specific loot for Exodus Crash. Of course, if you complete one Nightfall, you will get some powerful loot, but if you complete another Nightfall or the same Nightfall with a score above 100,000 points, you will get even more powerful loot. So there's a double drop opportunity for you there. Anyway, let's go to the next playlist, which is Gambit. This houses 3 playlists that will earn you more powerful loot and of course private matches should you want to hop into Gambit with some friends and have some fun. This is The Reckoning. It's a 4-player cooperative PvE style event, and it's got a weekly. Successfully complete Reckoning runs. Higher tiers grant more efficient progress. Up to 100% worth of progress will get you some powerful loot. This has its own modifiers. This week's Void Singe, so that is the weekly Singe for the Reckoning playlist, and then the daily modifiers are Prism and Brawler. It has 3 tiers, and there are the recommended power levels for each tier. Nice. Then we have Gambit, the normal mode of Gambit or vanilla Gambit. Complete 3 matches of that for powerful loot. Then there's Gambit Prime, the deluxe version of Gambit. Complete 4 matches of this for more powerful loot. Okay, then we've got our PvP playlists here. We've got Crucible. There is Quick Play. We have Rumble, which is free for all. Iron Banner is the Rotary playlist this week, the first in Season 7, so this is going to be very exciting indeed. And then, of course, there's competitive, if you're chasing after the pinnacle loot, the Revoker sniper rifle, for example. But any 5 of these matches complete in anything except private matches will get you some powerful loot on the weekly milestones. That is Crucible and PvP. Moving on to the Flashpoint this week, which happens to be on Mars. A Flashpoint is basically get involved in completing public events or looting lost sectors, killing the bosses, and looting the chests, and that will give you progress towards your flashpoint there. Don't forget, you've got a heroic adventure. Where is it? It's not there. Where's the heroic adventure? Normally there's a heroic adventure to do that will contribute 35% towards your flashpoint, but it's not there. This could be a glitch or a bug, or maybe it's intentional. Maybe it'll pop up tomorrow. I'm not sure, but usually there is a heroic adventure for you to do. There may be on your screen. Maybe my screen is just bugged because I'm weird. Anyway, normally there is a heroic adventure to do that will get you 35% towards your flashpoint. Of course, not forgetting Escalation Protocol. This is a 7-wave public event. You can kick that off by going to the Glacial Drift or the Futurescape here and looking for a little prompt icon, and you can kick off the Escalation Protocol. This has some specific loot for you as well, and this week there are 3 weapons usually available: a shotgun, an SMG, and an ICLOS. These are all RNG, so you may have to grind it a bunch of times before you actually get a drop, and this week it happens to be the shotgun, the ICLOS shotgun. So if you're after that, then you might want to be grinding out some Escalation Protocol this week. Alrighty then, how about Dreaming City? One of my favourite areas indeed. If you fast travel over to Devalian Mists and then report into Pet Revenge and grab all the weekly bounties, complete 2 of our weekly bounties for powerful loot. Also make sure to pick up the Ascendant Challenge, which happens to be the Chamber of Starlight this week. That's all the way over there. That's a nice little challenge. You have to drink one of these tinctures of Queen's Foil. Drink one of those and the portal at the end of the Lost Sector will be visible for you to hop into. So that's over at the Chamber of Starlight in the Dreaming City. Nice. What else have we got to talk about? What else have you got to do in Destiny this week? Well, I'm sure there's more things. We've got to go and have a look at the gunsmith. Let's go and check what he's got. And not forgetting, we have bounties now in Season 7 to do from him that will award mod components and masterwork cores, or enhancement cores rather. So those are the bounties. You can collect these as we often do. There are 2 weeklies to do as well. That gets you some reputation points and whatnot. The gear mods, these will rotate on a daily basis, on the 24-hour basis, and today's modifiers are a super mod and a major spec. That's what we've got there. We're going to hop on over to our very favourite Benedict 99 and have a look at the Leviathan raid. It's a golden oldie, but let's not leave it out. Here he is in his new location, old Benedict. He doesn't look like he's dropped the soap anymore, so his back is in a much more comfortable position. You've got some Wealth of the Emperors. You can purchase 3 of these per account each week. And there is some odd reset happening on Sunday where you can pick up some more, I think. And then there is the Rune Finders. This increases the chances of finding Chalice runes in Strikes, Crucible matches, and Gambit matches as well. And then you've got your weekly bounties. This is lots of fun. These will get you some powerful loot as well. Quite a lot of powerful loot, and also a small amount of Imperials if you're looking to upgrade your Chalice. The gear that he has this week is the Eater of Worlds helmet, the Eater of Worlds gauntlets, the normal Leviathan chest piece, the Eater of Worlds boots, and the Prestige Leviathan class item. There is also an inaugural address pulse rifle. Don't forget, you have to complete Leviathan raid and earn some tokens doing that said raid to be able to purchase these things on offer there. Alrighty. Before we vacate the area, we will go over to Ada 1 and see the business that she has as well. Here she is. We've got plenty daily, weekly bounties. The weeklies will award you with a ballistics log, which will enable you to purchase one of these powerful weapon frames. So there is a pulse, a bow, a sniper rifle, a sword, an auto rifle, a hand cannon, and a machine gun, as well as some of these research frames that will get you augmented legendary weapons that have slightly more perks rollable, so you have a higher chance of getting a roll that you like when completing these weapon frames. But these won't be powerful drops. These are at the soft cap. We also have a second screen here hidden away. You can trade in some gunsmith materials and legendary shards for some mod components if you're after those, and you can also purchase Black Armory mods such as a Rampage spec. It's all RNG, completely random. You might not get anything that you actually want, and the more you purchase of these, the price goes up. Inflation, whatnot. Anyway, let's wrap up the video by having a look at the Eververse stock and then saying our goodbyes. This week someone's stolen my purse, so I can't spend all my money at Eververse. Here we are, Season 7 weapon ornaments and whatnot. Look at this, we've got some brand new stuff here. This is a weapon ornament for Darcy, CYBERINTELLECT. That looks very nice. I wonder how it changes the scope. Might have to pick that baby up. We've got digital ops for the Mida multi-tool, multi-Mida tool, the Mida multi. However you want to call it. That's pretty cool. I like it. There's also a gyro shell. Nice. And then we've got the Motherlode Sparrow. I think we had this the other week, maybe. The But You emote. Was it you? Was it me? No, it was you. It's got to be me. No, it's you. Anyway, that's there. And then you can buy some bundles as well that will get you year 1 stuff. If you're missing any ornaments from year 1 or ghosts or what have you, then you can buy yourself some of those bundles. The stuff that's on offer this week, we've got the Reefer Woken Transmat Effect, we've got Beast Paws Projection, we've got Silver Bullet Ornament for the Crimson, and we have the Grooving Dance emote. The seasonal ornaments are all available to purchase directly. You don't have to wait for these to be sold for Bright Dust, for example. You can just jump on in there and buy whatever you like. It's up to you. You don't have to spend this money. You can wait until they are featured on the front page and you can just buy them for your Bright Dust. There is an archive as well which pertains to old stuff from previous seasons, so if you're missing anything then you can also buy those for some silver as well. And the rest of the stuff for Bright Dust is here. So we've got a timeout ornament, we've got the Grateful Crane Sparrow, I quite like that, I might have that for myself. We've got the Intrepid Exploit Plate for Titans there. I love this model, this character. I want my character to look like that normally. Is that possible, please? We've got the Blued Steel ornament for the Shards of Galador for Hunter. Isn't that good? And then there is the Meteor Shout ornament for the Parcel of Stardust shotgun. We've got the Standoff emote there. That was exclusive one day, many moons ago. There it is. And then the Chalice Projection for your ghosts there, as well as some atmospheric glow shaders. I don't think I've had that Flavido core, as well as Minotaur effects and Transmat effects there, and some weekly Eververse bounties that will give you some Bright Dust when you do them, and a Eververse bounty note. So there you go. That is Eververse this week. Have an absolutely fantastic week in Destiny, folks. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and remember, smoke us a kipper. We'll be back for breakfast.